What's up guys, and welcome back to another Wynand Crypto video. Bank of America's all in on XRP and Monica Long spills Ripple's next big moves. You won't believe this new interview with Monica Long I just stumbled upon. Ripple's president just let loose with some absolute bombshells about Bank of America and Ripple's future plans that you need to hear right now. Let's jump right into the video.
It feels like the floodgates are going to open this year, doesn't it? I mean, so within the past week, a couple weeks, so SAB 121 being called back or rolled back. And I mean, within, it felt like minutes, you hear from CEOs like Bank of America saying, we're all in. And, these are institutions that Bank of America was one of our early partners when we were doing kind of like the messaging software only payment solution.
It's 100% true, you guys. Bank of America wants to leverage Ripple's technology, and I would bet they're not just going to use Ripple for cross-border solutions. I believe they will explore tokenizing value, getting assets on-chain, and even offering custody solutions to their customers with Ripple custody.
So we've worked with these types of banks for a long time, and the lack of clarity and, I think in the more recent time, even hostility toward, hey, using these assets and this technology is not okay, it's dangerous, which is not the best way to handle it, as we would say. But looking forward, I would say, yes, it seems like there's going to be a sea change this year. And even I could say post-November, the US election result, even just the ongoing conversations we've had with banks around being reserve bank or transaction banking partners for the stablecoin or for our payments business, like the tone and message changed overnight. Like it was quick.
This is enormous. Ripple has been having meetings with banks and financial partners that were sitting on the sidelines waiting for regulatory clarity. Now they've gotten what they've been waiting for from regulators, and they're waiting for Congress to implement sound regulation in the United States. Banks won't start offering crypto custody before they wait for comprehensive regulation. Think about it. If you're a bank, the last thing you'd do is invest millions in infrastructure, integrate into your systems, and then have regulations come out that make your investment obsolete. Banks need to know that their crypto initiatives aren't going to be negated by unexpected regulatory language. Now let's hear what Monica Long had to say regarding the Hidden Road acquisition. It reveals Ripple's broader strategy moving forward.
Yeah, and you mentioned Hidden Road earlier, the acquisition. Yeah. I think you spent 1.25 billion on that.
Yes.
Is that an indication that Ripple is going to be more acquisitive going forward now?
Yes.
Good. So we can expect some more M&A to come.
Yes, more exciting things for sure. This is a big deal. I think 1.25 billion marks it as one of the largest in crypto history. Being a crypto company, we stand alone as being an owner of a non-bank prime broker.
Yeah.
The Hidden Road, I'm so bullish on having this tight, under one roof partnership at this point between a company that serves hundreds of the highest volume trading financial institutions with our business, where we can be more of the blockchain tech infrastructure. And for them, they do $3 trillion annually. Revenue is super healthy, 100 million plus, and they can now get more risk capital using our balance sheet, so they can also grow their business exponentially.
This is huge. Ripple invested $1.25 billion in Hidden Road, one of the largest crypto acquisitions ever. Think of the implications. Because Ripple is so liquid with deep assets, the prime broker Hidden Road can now take on more clients and execute more trades. You're already seeing Hidden Road expand into the UAE and elsewhere globally. Now look ahead to where Ripple will be 6, 12, or 18 months from today. We may even see more strategic acquisitions that put other companies under Ripple's umbrella to bring everything to the next level. What about an IPO? Here's what Monica had to say.
I have to ask you, maybe not in the current market, but I have to ask you about an IPO at some point. Brad has said to me in the past, when the SEC issues are done, we can start thinking about an IPO. Maybe is an IPO in the cards for Ripple at any point soon?
At this moment, we have a lot of liquidity. So we do have billions of dollars cash on the balance sheet. We're in a really healthy position. We're in an acquisitive position, as you put it. So we're really just focused on growing the business as we are now.
Clearly, they're not looking to go public right now, at least not in an uncertain market. I think Ripple understands that they can accomplish more as a private company than they would be able to as a public company. Sitting on billions of dollars in cash on their balance sheet, they're in control. For anyone who is interested in learning more about Monica Long's background, I'll include her bio in the description below. She has a fascinating background and is truly excellent choice for president of Ripple. Now listen to this video where Monica Long details how Ripple is going to be the power layer that connects the old world banks with the XRP ledger.
It's not realistic that the existing systems like banks are going to plug directly into the blockchain. They do need some connective tissue. That's what we provide. So what does infrastructure mean? It's things like getting from, real world currency, fiat currency into digital asset currency. Those are on ramps. The inverse would be off ramps. Secure custody. It's providing, stable coins and even, services for the institutions to be able to tokenize assets. So it's providing that layer of services that they need. In addition, the whole company started because 3 developers created the XRP ledger, which we were talking about.
Yeah.
And so we've always had a belief in, building use cases that would make use of the efficiency within XRP ledger. So the set of services I'm talking about and the use cases that financial institutions would use would be, presumably on this ledger.
This is the key for Ripple's approach. They started with cross-border payments and conquered that space. They moved on to central bank digital currencies and dominated that technology. Stablecoins were next, and now they've conquered this prime broker. So I'd love to ask you, where do you think Ripple is going to strike next? What's the next arena they're going to strategically attack with the technology that connects DeFi and CeFi at scale? Let me know in the comments below. If you've made it this far into the video, smash that like button. It really makes a big difference for this channel. We're headed to 1,000 subscribers because of your amazing support. So now let's hear what Monica Long had to say about RLUSD, Ripple's upcoming stablecoin.
US dollar stablecoins are a major market. So stablecoins overall today are about $160 billion in market cap. You see projections of this market reaching about $3 trillion within the next 4 to 5 years. That's for a few reasons. One is just demand to hold US dollars, easy access to US dollars in various parts of the world. 2, for payments. We see demand from our customers, financial institutions of various types, who want to use blockchain for more efficient global payments and want to do it using a US dollar stable.
A lot of people wanted me to ask this question. When are you planning to launch it?
We're working on it right now, and you can expect to see more from us later this year.
So is it likely going to launch this year then?
Likely.
Finally, here's Monica Long at the recent T12 conference saying that 2024 has been the biggest year for institutional adoption.
In our industry, we think the headline of 2024, it has been the biggest year of institutional adoption for digital assets and blockchain that we've seen to date. And we think this has been driven by 3 trends. Momentum for global regulatory clarity, crypto getting validation from Wall Street as a bona fide asset class, tokenization of real-world assets. And we think this is just the tip of the iceberg. We know from working with financial institutions for many years that what they want is a one-stop shop that provides secure and compliant digital asset infrastructure. And that's what we do.
This institutional adoption will be price altering for XRP when we eventually have an XRP ETF and investment products that include spot markets. That's when things are going to get wild. These financial products will demand substantial XRP to be purchased from the open market and held in reserve, which will take the circulating supply out as coins are moved into cold storage. We need to get the big players like Charles Schwab and BlackRock into XRP, because that will dramatically cut down the circulating supply and maybe take the price up. I believe people are greatly underestimating XRP here. If Ripple's president comes out and tells you Bank of America is all in on Ripple and XRP, you know something enormous is on the horizon. XRP's future is looking brighter than ever before, and it's getting brighter every single day. If you want to stay in tune with all the latest XRP news and analysis, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. If you want to long or short XRP, go to Wynand Crypto, and on this video, you're going to find a link to sign up to BTCC to be able to trade Bitcoin and XRP and other cryptocurrencies. And you guys, with BTCC and only my BTCC link, you can get a limited time $10,000 bonus on your first deposit. This is where I open all of my long positions and all of my trades. I think it's a fantastic place to be trading, so make sure to use my link down in the description below if you want to sign up and start trading XRP. I would be really thankful if you guys support my small channel with just moving your funds from your old trading platform to BTCC and then just racking in that huge bonus. It helps you and me. And if you own XRP, do your part, show your support. I love you all, and I will see you very soon. Until the next time, Wynand Crypto out.